gel as a unit very well. We're very different people. And so there's always, and I mean always, there's always at some point some drama, some bullshit, arguing, and we're a very demonstrative family. We yell and cuss and we're loud. And when you're arguing with family, it's not about the thing you're arguing about. You're just using that as just a small, an opportunity to release a little bit of the pressure that's been building up for like 40 plus years of, bitter disappointments and petty jealousies and angers and recriminations, and just, you're using that, and that's what happens, and it always happens, and this Thanksgiving was no exception. In fact, it got really ugly at one point. It was really bad, and that's why I'm bringing this whole thing up. My mom and I got in this argument. It was, we just started going at it, and it was getting really intense, escalated completely. It started off with this innocuous little dumb thing, and then just became about other shit, and we're going at it, like yelling at each other and pointing, and, there's other people there too. It's not just family. There's guests. There's plenty of guests. It's a big thing. It's really awkward in the living. And when you're arguing, especially with family, you're arguing, and there's no editor, there's no filter. You're just waiting to say the thing that you've been wanting to say for fucking 20, and you're going at it, and occasionally in those moments, because it's so emotional, you have no editor, you will, on occasion, you will learn something about that person that you never knew before. And when you find that thing out, it changes the dynamic in your relationship forever. And that's what happened. My mom and I are going at it. We're just, yelling back and forth, blah, 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 blah. And in the middle of this, we find out that my mom cannot take a punch. Checking in with you periodically. I said, what's your name? Is it Muhammad Ali? For real? Okay. No, that's fine. So, when you get older, I would consider changing it to Cassius Clay. That is interesting, because my given name was Sugar Ray Leonard, and I changed it to something less Jewy.
I want to start out by being positive. I think we're getting dumber and dumber as a species. I saw a guy on a reality television show. Look at your face. You're probably a good-looking guy. Yes, they ruined you. Look at you. Look at you. Look at me. Look at me. I'm 64 years old. No kids. I'm living the dream. No wife. No responsibility. I wake up in the morning, I look down and go, everybody's safe. On with my selfish day.
use those exact words. I think what I said was, no sir, I don't. Went to see a movie the other day. This woman comes in, she sits down beside me, and she was alone, really nice. And I'm trying to think of something to say to her. And the movie starts. During the film, this one line caused a lot of commotion. The guy said, "You've given me a hard-on that's about to come right through my pants." Then the girl turned to me and said, "What did he say?" But what a coincidence. Had a girlfriend for a while. We had a lot of problems. Like, she wouldn't like to drive with me as a passenger because she said I was so nervous. Like, once we're driving along and it looked like we're going to be in an accident, and I took driver's ed. So right away I assumed the crash position. Put my head through the windshield. We had a lot of problems. Once she called me a wimp. I'll tell you that made me mad. I nearly said something. Gotta get a bit more assertive. I was at a four-way stop for about an hour yesterday. After you. Gotta get a bit more aggressive. Like when I get into a taxi, I say, "Wherever you're headed." So my girlfriend said, "Get more exercise, build yourself up." I tried lifting weights, but they're so heavy. So I tried playing a bit of baseball with the guys, and I remember after the first game, the team carried me around on their shoulders, and I was kind of embarrassed. It was the other team.
So that Christmas is exactly 9 months after St. Patrick's Day. We got less to do with divine intervention and more to do with just some makeup sex after a slap fight at the Blarney Stone that day. But St. Patrick's Day bothers me because the racism against the Irish is so pronounced. I can't believe that you all get away with it. Every other race on our day. So much to be proud of. Writers, politicians. What do you guys do? Hey, what are you doing on St. Patrick's Day? Let's get shit-faced, throw up, and punch each other in the face. Like Irish people do. I resent it. It's bullshit. We don't do that on your day. You don't see that. Hey, what are you doing on Rosh Hashanah? I'm gonna head down to the bank and check my balances. What are you up to? Yeah, that's not so funny, is it? But for us, it's fine. Sure. How was your Chinese New Year? Awesome. I went out and had a completely unreasonable car accident. What'd you do? Yeah, not so funny. How was your Black History Month? Showed up late, missed the whole goddamn thing. I can't believe it. Did you have a good Cinco de Mayo? Yeah, I bought some fake Timberlands, hung out in front of the Home Depot all afternoon.
Hi, it's good to be here. I'm so excited coming out here. I just bumped my head, but don't worry, it's not going to hurt my performance. But hi, it's good to be here. I'm so excited coming out here. I just bumped my head. I remember I was real nervous the first time I picked her up at her parents' place, and I said to her father, "And don't worry, I'll have your daughter by midnight." But we broke up. I remember the first time I called up a girl. It was a girl from a party. I was about 16. I called her up. "Hello, Susie? Hi, I don't know if you remember me. You were at a party on Saturday night? Yeah, do you remember talking to a guy in a blue shirt? Yeah, and later on in the corner kind of kissing? Yeah. Well, I was watching you." Okay, I'm not the most aggressive guy in the world when I meet someone. I never know when to make that first move. But I gotta tell you, I was in a bar last week. This beautiful woman comes up to me, offers to buy me a drink. And the next thing you know, it's like her place or mine. We're at her place. She says, "Excuse me." She comes back a minute later, totally naked, sits down beside me on the couch, puts her hand on my knee. So I figure, okay, take a chance. Got her phone number. It's funny, people look at me, they say I'm an easygoing guy. Is there anything that bugs me? And it's funny, it's the little things, like, I hate an over-attentive waiter. And how was that like? hockey or football, but bowling, you know. Gee, the ball went by so fast. Next it'll be chess in slow motion. Queen takes rook. Let's have a look at that, Bob. I think bowling must be the only sport on television where you don't fantasize about being the champion. Wish I was that guy in the glasses. But I'm sure it's fun to bowl. Bowling's fun, but who are the people clapping and cheering in the stands? That's what I can't figure out. You know, wow, what a strike. And after this, let's go to the library and watch people read. Did you see that? They had live drug busts on television. You see the guys with machine guns, bulletproof vests, they're sneaking around the bushes. They're about to break into the house. But what I was wondering is, what if the people inside are watching the program? You know, it looks a bit like our place. Honey, would you get the door? A lot of new products in the market these days. I was in the supermarket the other day. They got a new type of peanut butter now with jam in it. It's got like peanut butter jam all the way around. That's a good thing. You won't believe what I used to do. I feel like an idiot. I used to have these 2 separate containers. You do it manually, you know. I wonder what's next. Coffee with a donut in it or something. Physical confrontation bothers me. I avoid it when I can. Like, I remember with my old girlfriend, once we were in New York, we saw these 8 big guys pushing this old lady around. You know, my girlfriend says, you know, do something about it. I said, I'll investigate. I said, hey fellas, is that any way to treat an old lady? They said, well, it's one way. So I thought that's reasonable. Well, we didn't see it start. Maybe she said something. Then one of them says to me, why, you want to make something out of it? I said, yeah, I want to make something out of it. I want to make you sorry you were ever born, you greasy punk. Well, I didn't use those exact words. I think what I said was, no, sir, I don't. Then my girlfriend said something, they said something. Now, I'm not an aggressive guy, but I'll fight if I'm pushed hard enough. At one point I said, look, you punch my girlfriend one more time, that's it, pal. Now, I was going to do something about it, but the guy had a gun, you know. I didn't see it, but he must have. I mean, nobody's gonna. Then my girlfriend got upset at me because I didn't feel like paying for a taxi home. We went into this pizza place, ordered the pizza to be delivered, and we went with them. But it had one of those guaranteed delivery times. I gave them the wrong directions. We got there late. It was free. Thank you very much.
Anybody got tattoos here? Tattoos? You do? Cool. What do you got? A bird. That's neat. Tells us something about you, right? You like animals? Where is it? It's on your back. Cool. Now, tattoos are great because they don't belong on your body, but you put them there to say something about yourself. Like, I met this girl. Let's call her some dumb skank. Now, she had tattoos all over her body. Even around her cooch, yes! On one side, a palm tree and
paid for by America First Tax Group.
Attention, if you or your business is behind in filing your tax returns, or if you owe over $10,000 in back taxes to the IRS, please listen carefully. The IRS does not joke around and will not stop their collection efforts. If you're tired of the IRS letters, levies, liens, or wage garnishments and would like to get a fresh start, we can help. Due to the financial hardships in the country, the IRS is making it easier than ever to settle tax problems for those who owe more than $10,000. We can settle your delinquent tax problems, end all collections, and may even reduce your back taxes significantly. Even if you can't afford to pay your back taxes, you can still get the help you need. We've helped thousands of taxpayers just like you, but you must call 800-289-6915 today to stop your tax problem from getting worse. The information is free in the help is real. Call 800-289-6915. That's 800-289-6915. Again, 800-289-6915. 800-289-6915.
All right, guys, one more time. You ready? For more Kevin Hart, listen to Kevin Hart's exclusive Sirius XM show, Straight from the Heart.
Hosted by myself and the Plastic Cup Boys.
Tuesday and Thursday at 7 p.m. East, 4 p.m. West. 2 solid hours of Kevin Hart and the Plastic Cup Boys.
Just make sure to be giving people what they want. More of us.
Straight from the Heart on Kevin Hart's Laugh Out Loud Radio.
Sirius XM Channel 96.
And the Sirius XM app.
Comedy Crates on Sirius XM.
Wear cowboy
then again, St. Valentine might have known all of this all along. He must have known that maybe this is all the point, that it is a mess, a big fat mess that you don't want to miss out on. Have you ever got a girl from Australia and brought her all the way to Manhattan and didn't tell her that you had brought another girl to Manhattan until a comedian asked you a dumb question about Yankee Stadium and you lost your cool for a minute? I have. Love is a mess. It's a big fat mess that you don't want to miss out on. Who knows? Giving someone a dumb heart-shaped candy this year could lead to a happy ending. And what is that happy ending? It's you in a garage, in the suburbs, surrounded by a mountain of shit that you bought for your family that you never thought you'd have. If only love were that easy. If only love didn't come with so much confusion, rejection, and disappointment. If only love could be satisfied with cards, candy hearts. I wonder if St. Valentine really understood what he was getting us all into. Did St. Valentine ever have to stare at his phone, waiting for a response to a text that maybe he shouldn't have sent? One of those texts that went just a little too far, said a little too much, and after watching those pulsing text bubbles for a response, you finally get a response that says, basically, go away. I doubt St. Valentine saw that coming. Did St. Valentine ever have a crush on a guy that was so strong that you actually watched football with a bunch of his loud, douchey, sweaty, barbecue-covered friends crammed into a one-bedroom apartment, sitting on the only sticky couch he had? No. Did St. Valentine ever flirt with a girl and then find himself on a date in a cat cafe, ordering chai tea lattes and posing with kittens for her goddamn Instagram? Just muttering to yourself, do I really need sex this badly? I doubt he did. Does St. Valentine ever spend an entire night scrolling through social media, checking in on everyone they ever dated, until his eyes are bloodshot, his hands are shaky, and his self-esteem is grind down to a dusty pulp, and then he masturbates anyway? I doubt it. Love brings out a side of us that nothing else can. Love can make you giggle like a child. Love can change your
Profile, but I actually identify as a sapiosexual. Yes, sapiosexual is somebody who's sexually attracted to intelligence. Sexually attracted to intelligence. But I had to look that word up when I got home that night. My dumb ass is sitting in front of Google going, well, I'm pretty sure I'm automatically disqualified for this relationship. I didn't think there was going to be an SAT vocab. Pop quiz on day number 1. I would have brushed up on my flashcards. I have to get in better shape if I want to date. Maybe that's what I'm doing wrong. I have sleep apnea. Anybody else got the sleep apnea? No one else has the can't breathe at night disease? Just my fat ass? How lazy is my body? The easiest thing in the world to do. And my body just doesn't want the gig. He just doesn't want to show up for the he'd rather let me die. That's insane. I have to wear the CPAP machine. You guys know what that is? That big mask. I have to wear the sleep mask. That's not helping the dating life. I gotta find a girl with a jet fighter fetish. Are you kidding me? You know how hard it is to find a girl who's cool looking down and seeing Bane between her legs? I was born in the pussy. You merely adopted it. For the DC crowd. It's not good. I'm 44, so I'm getting, time's ticking, right? I got to, there's some things I didn't think was going to happen to me in my 40s. I lost a tooth the other day. Yeah, Trump had one of the things I didn't think was going to happen at 44. It wasn't in your fun. I like it, how about? We like it, how about you? Oh!
all of you listening out there in Radio Land, and thank all of you beautiful people who came out to join us in the live audience here at the Village Underground in New York City. New York, where romance fills the air and smells like old condoms. Now please say hello to the best announcer in the business, the very talented Rick Crow.
Thanks, Tommy. Tonight's show is brought to you by FatFarmersOnly.com. Everyone wants to fall in love with a strong, muscular farmer, but have you ever thought of how much fun a fat farmer can be? They're squishy, they smell like bacon, and they're easy to catch. FatFarmersOnly.com. Pick yourself a chubby, Tom.
Rick Crow, ladies and gentlemen. And now, please welcome our band who like candy but love cocaine, the Come to Papa Duo. Well, here we are, my good friends, in the deep, dark winter. The skies are gray, the lakes are frozen, and the people are bundled up and cranky. These can be some long, lonely nights. This must be why St. Vincent decided to throw a big love party and name it after himself, Valentine's Day. A single day where we find love, make love, celebrate love. Do you have Valentine's Day in Australia? You do? Son of a bitch. And now you're either a goofy dad in khakis and Crocs, or a tired mom who popped out 2 kids, one the right way and one up top. And now you're wearing those mom jeans you used to laugh at. So be careful out there, my friends. Love is gonna get you, and it's gonna leave you itchy every time. I love you all. Thank you for being here, and enjoy the show. Happy Valentine's. Beautiful. And now, please welcome our first comedian of the night to kick things off, the great Andy Fiore, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you very much, everybody. One more time for Tom Papa. Try so hard. I think Tom's right. I think you can judge a person's character by how they treat servers. Do you guys agree with that? Yeah. That's why if I'm ever on a date at a restaurant, first thing I do, French kiss the waiter right off the bat. Jerk off a busboy, do whatever I have to do to show my date I have good character. On top of 20%, right? This is gonna be a lonely Valentine's Day for me, you guys. I'm single this year.